This is a true story of an African community where teenagers were forbidden to eat eggs. Growing up in Okuj community, in southern Nigeria, the kids were not allowed to eat eggs. It was a taboo for a teenager to be found buying or eating eggs in the public. Any child found buying or eating egg was considered a thief and an embarrassment to the parents. This fateful day, Duru, a 14-year-old boy, bought an egg secretly from a shop in the community, thinking that nobody saw him. Duru's father, Ojage, was a farmer like every other person in the community. Duru had an uncle, and his name is Yud. He lived in the city and owned a modern building and a shop in the community, where basic food items and provisions were sold, and his shop was where Duru bought the cooked egg. When Duru was buying the egg, he didn't know that Okeke, his grandfather, saw him. Okeke was a member of Elders' Council, and he could do anything to maintain the traditions and customs of the community. Okeke summoned his oldest son Uka and reported Duru to him, complaining that he saw Ojage's son buying egg from the shop without considering the implications of eating eggs. He said Ojage's son has become a thief and has brought shame to them. Uka quickly called his brother Ojage and informed him what Duru did. Ojage was embarrassed and promised Uka that he will duly handle the issue. When all these were happening, Duru was not aware that someone saw him buying an egg, so he never expected any confrontation. The next day, at nightfall, Ojage had already prepared a cane and hid it at the back of the door. He waited for Duru to enter the hut. When Duru eventually came, Ojage closed the door, brought the cane and held Duru. He said, "Your embarrassing act is everywhere in the community." Duru was silent. Ojage said, "Everyone is aware in the community that you are now eating eggs." He asked Duru if his mother has ever cooked egg for anyone in the house. Duru said no. He asked Duru again if he has ever seen him, his father, eating egg. Duru said no. Ojage said, "Even Yud and Uka, my brothers, have you ever heard that they ate egg?" Duru said no. "Your grandfather Okeke, who is a member of Elders' Council, have you ever heard that he ate egg?" Duru said no. Then, he asked, "And you, Duru, ate egg?" Duru was silent. Ojage released strokes of the cane on Duru. He gave Duru a beating of his life and asked him to submit all monies left with him. The next day, the grandfather Okeke summoned Uka, Ojage, and Duru to his house and declared that it is now the responsibility of Duru to take care of any hen that is laying eggs and will account for any missing egg in their household. The strict condition regarding unacceptable eating of chicken eggs was set to control possible eggs theft in the community, so that chickens will be allowed to lay their eggs and hatch them accordingly. The chickens in the community are free-range and they lay their eggs anywhere, which can easily be stolen. Africa is so diverse in all areas of human endeavor. Communities have set down rules and regulations. These unwritten rules, traditions, and customs are passed down from generation to maintain peace and order in the communities. However, modernity has influenced the community in so many ways that most of these traditions have been modified or stopped. Please subscribe to this channel for more Africa True Stories.